Hello YouTube, and hello to whomever be watching. This is going to be a SWAT 4 slash SWAT Elite Force mod setup thing. This shouldn't take too long. I know desktop exposure crazy. Nice to meet you all if you're here interested in the video. If you find it helpful, I would like to ask, I'm going to plug it in here, just if you want to give a like or a comment, maybe a subscription would be cool. Because I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so sorry if this is kind of unprompted and kind of trashy. New to this sort of thing, but welcome. So what we're gonna do is say you are interested in installing SWAT 4 and subsequently the mod. I know ready or not right now, kind of subjective on people like it. I have about like over at least 80 to 100 hours on the game, modded and unmodded. And personally, I've seen it in alpha and beta. Not a big fan of it, unfortunately, especially on its release. That's a whole other can of worms. I will not be going into that, but that's mostly a reason why I would be doing this, is because I know a lot of people have been looking for that weird sort of SWAT experience where you're controlling a team and you're respecting an ROE. So this is going to be a tutorial for that. I'll try not to make it too long. I'm gonna just do this as a tutorial for showing you the mod and how to get it set up. I'll do a subsequent video on my keybinds and what I do, and then I'll probably do a third video on what it looks like, how things will run, kind of like a general overview of the game. I'm already doing a playthrough of the game on my channel. I'll just throw this up here as like a little mini series too, because why not, right? I like uploading, I love video gaming, and it's cool that I get to interact with people that will hopefully enjoy stuff like this too. So hey, if you like this, you dislike this, make fun of me in the comments or however, feel free. So, to start, you'll need to get SWAT 4. I purchased mine through GOG just because it's a lot easier. You can't really get it anywhere else, not that I know of. I mean, there are some alternative sites with Sailing the Seven Seas. However you do it, I don't judge. Feel free to do it however you want. But what you'll need for the mod is you will need to have access to the directory folder of the game. As long as you can do that, it should work. But just know that this is for the GOG version. It might be different on other ones. I can't claim to know, unfortunately. I've only really played through GOG for SWAT 4. But as long as you have access to the directory, it should work, to my knowledge. But what you'll want to do is you'll want to load it up through, if you're doing it through GOG, or however, you'll want to go to your folder. Ignore this. I can talk about that in a second, because I know they have their own thing in the store. I don't really like it. It's kind of weird. I like being a boomer, I guess, and doing the mod version of it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to Manage Installation, go Show a Folder, and it'll bring you here. You'll see I already have the mod itself installed. It's super simple. You shouldn't have any issues with it. I've reinstalled it a couple times. I'll show you we'll show you how it goes. So what you want to do, excuse me, is go to your browser, go to Google. If you use Microsoft Edge, I'm sorry for you. You want to go to SWAT Elite Force Mod. I already have it saved, so it should be on ModDB. It's going to be on this site. It's pretty good. It's fairly trusted. Don't worry about it. You want to go to here. This is what the page should look like. So think of this, by the way, when it comes to SWAT 4, there's two versions of the game. There's SWAT 4 and SWAT 4 Sketch-Ov. I know if you play, they're basically like two different versions of the game. Neither will keep your progress if you go to the other one. So think of this as SWAT 4 plus Sketch-Ov plus the Elite mod, which has a bunch of guns and stuff. Going forward, with this installed, you should only be launching SWAT Elite Force. But if you want to do vanilla, I'm not going to stop you, This is a single player game, this is gaming, don't let anyone tell you what to do. This is what the site should look like, this is what the page looks like. He talks about, GOG Galaxy integration and all that. We're not going to bother. I'm going to just show you how to do it. So right here, you go to download, and you're going to want to do the latest version, SWAT v7.2. You can do later versions if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. This mod is pretty good. You really don't need to, but if you want to play an older version, feel free. What you want to do is you go down to download now. It'll pop this up. Just click download SCV 7.2. You'll see that I already have the +1. It's just 'cause I've done this a few times. You'll want to bring it to the desktop. You'll click save. It'll save it here. I know Windows is stupid and sometimes will save it to your OneDrive, even though I deleted it. So what you want to do is you want to click on desktop if you can, or click home and try to get to your desktop there. It usually should be pinned, or downloads. You want to save it there. If you can't find it on your desktop, I have this problem with Windows all the time, and you can see the utter clusterfuck of my desktop. So I don't blame you. You want to click on Show Folder from right here from the actual browser. It'll show it here. You can drag it to the desktop if you want. You usually don't need to. I do it a couple times just because I'm stupid like that, I guess. What you want to do then, you'll need either 7-zip. I believe is what it's called. Yeah, you'll need either 7-zip or WinRAR. I just have WinRAR just because I have it downloaded and I've paid for the copy after using the tutorial or in the trial and all of that just because it felt bad. But I would recommend 7-zip just because it's very good. This works on anything and it's completely free. And there's also no problem with their data breaches. I'll probably move over to that too. But you can do WinRAR or either or. Depends. What you want to do then is, with whatever program, you're going to want to right click, extract all. It's going to ask you where. You're going to want to click on your desktop again. It'll put the folder there. Keep in mind this is over a gig plus the game, so it's going to be a lot of space. Just click replace because it doesn't matter because I already have the mod installed. I'm just showing you all how to do it. I know I'm lucky because I got a pretty decent PC. I've got a 3060, so I don't have to worry too much about install and writing speed. Not that it matters. I don't know. I'm not very good with this sort of stuff. But this might take a minute depending on your processing power. So if you need to, feel free to do something else. It should be ready in a minute though. Yeah, sorry if this is kind of weird and sort of unprompted. I'm not doing a script. I don't really care to. I don't really want to. I'd rather just babble, just because it's how I am, I guess. What you'll want to do then, it should pop up. Yeah, ignore that. That's the zipped one. Yep. So your folder should pop up like something like this, like SCF. What you'll want to do then is you want to make sure you get your folder directory. So whatever you have your Swat 4 installed in, you want to get to the actual folder inside itself. You're gonna drag this into the folder directory itself. Don't take anything out of it. You can copy it if you want to. I just drag it over raw and just move it in there. It should look like this. What you want to do then is you're going to want to click on it, and then it should do launch scf.exe. I believe you don't need to do anything else besides that. This is just the bat for the exe. You don't really need to bother with any of this. This is just change logs, readmes, things of that nature. Again, this is basically, think of it like a patch for your game. You don't really need to, fuck around with any of this stuff. This is all you need once it's in this folder. So make sure you drag this over here. It's like this. Click on the folder and that. If you want to make this simpler in the future too, you can drag this into, no, not in Windows 11. You could do on Windows 9. You can pin to your start or your taskbar. That's what I've done. Just makes it simpler because then you can do it like this. It always asks you if I have it ask me if I want to launch it because I've had some problems unfortunately with malware. So it always asks me and prompts me. You can turn it off though. It should load up like this. Don't be discouraged if it takes a second. It's an old game. It's loading up the mod. Don't click on it. If you click on it, Windows will think it's not loading. And it will make you turn it off. So just give it a sec. It's very good. Yep. And then it should show up like this. So as long as you're here, sometimes it'll show in like this really goofy resolution. You'll want to go to settings. You know what? I'll show it here. The mod works. I'll show you just settings real quick. You want to just go here real quick and then get a second to load. And then you just want to change the resolution right here. But yeah, as long as it shows up like right here, As long as you click SCF and you don't get any errors or anything like that, and it loads up into the menu as such. Yep, you'll be all good. And if you're here, welcome to the world of SWAT 4 Elite Force. If you do like the video, just it would be appreciative if you could leave a like. If not, again, don't sweat it. I'm not gonna sit here begging for crap. If you liked it and you found it helpful, cool. You want to leave a like or a subscribe or anything? Chill. If not, don't matter. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope it was helpful. Peace.